According to Will Rogers, and I quote, "Don't let yesterday take up too much of today," unquote. Ibig sabihin, wag niyo masyadong isipin yung kahapon. Kasi baka nakalimutan na niyo merong today, merong ngayon. Isang inspiring na araw po sa inyong lahat, mga Ka-Marino, lalong-lalo na sa aking magandang partner, ang nag-iisang...
Nag-iisang ano? Nag-iisang...
Marikit.
Ayun!
Ayun, isang... marikit at kumikinang na mare ng bayan.
Ayan.
Maria.
Gusto ko yung kumikinang eh. Parang kulang ako ng kumikinang. Kailangan dagdagan natin yan. Ha? Oo, para maging maganda ang today. At syempre, mga Ka-Marino, Saturday is yan ang Marino Day. Kasama nyo pa rin po kami sa isang masayang talakayan at kwentuhan. At syempre, di mawawala ang mga inspiring stories at makabuluhang impormasyon sa larangan ng maritima.
Correct. Tama ka dyan, Mare. Abangan po natin ngayon. Ito, inspiring story. Dalawang alumnus.
Galing!
Dalawang graduate po ng Maritime Academy of Asia and the Pacific. They will share their journey and their learnings in life sa inabot nila na napakataas na ngayon.
Wow! Uy, inggit match, di ba?
Isipin mo, kilala ko yan nung plebo pa. Walang buhok.
Ngayon, ang dami na nilang buhok, marami pang pera. Exciting na exciting talaga, mga Ka-Marino, ha? Kasi nga naman, mag-share sila ng kanilang journey, magbabahagi ng kanilang kwento. At yak na, meron talagang mapupulot na aral mula sa kanilang mga kwento ng pagsisikap.
Tama ka dyan, Mari. Nako, kaabang-abang ang mga kwentong yan. Tutok lamang dito sa the first and the longest running television program for Filipino seafarers. Kaya all aboard dito sa
Yan ang Marino! Mga Ka-Marino, excited ako na magkwento sa inyo ha dahil dalawa po na graduate ng Maritime Academy of Asia and the Pacific ang aming tutunghayang kwento ngayong araw na ito. Isa, kapitan na. At balita ko ay nasa Sweden. Ano kaya ang ginagawa doon ni Captain Hipol? At eto pa ang pangalawa. Siya po ay nagtatrabaho sa International Transport Workers Federation Manila. Walang iba kundi si Arvin Peralta. Narito po ang kanilang mga kwento.
Bawat Pilipinong nagpupursige maging isang ganap na mandaragat ay may maningning na kwento ng pagsisimula. Sa bawat pagbabalik tanaw nila sa kanilang buhay, makikita mo ang lakas at determinasyon na kanilang pinaghuhugutan na naging daan para sa kanilang tagumpay. Sa loob ng maraming taon, kaagapay ang Maritime Academy of Asia and the Pacific sa pagtupad ng maraming pangarap. Ito ang tahanan kung saan hinuhubog ang kakayahan ng ating mga magiting na mandaragat upang magtagumpay sa kanilang piniling karera. Ngayong araw, mga Ka-Marino, ay isang istorya ng alumnus mula MAAP ang magbibigay inspirasyon sa atin at ibabahagi niya ang kanyang karanasan sa loob ng academy noong siya'y nag-aaral pa lamang. Tara na at kilalanin natin si Mr. Arvin Peralta at alamin natin kung bakit niya piniling maging isang marino. Narito ang kanyang istorya.
My name is Arvin Peralta. I'm the appointed ITF inspector here in Manila, representing AMUSUP. I came from the legendary class of 2005 of MAAP. When I was in high school, I really don't know what profession or what course to take up when I was in the 4th year. The good thing is my elder brother also was interested to take the exam here in MAAP, and I was just included. That's why the thing is, both of us took the exam, and luckily both of us passed and accepted in MAAP for the 3rd batch. Tanungin
natin, mga Ka-Marino, kung ano nga ba ang naging journey ni Mr. Peralta noong pumasok siya sa loob ng MAAP.
As my initial story earlier, the good thing with me, my elder brother is with me when I entered MAAP. That's why It's not that, unlike other cadets who entered MAAP, that they are alone in a new world, in a new environment with all new people. Good thing with me, I have my elder brother with me, who in turn we were supporting each other with the challenges and the training that we undergone there in MAAP.
Ano naman kaya ang most unforgettable experience niya sa loob ng academy?
For the unforgettable memories when we were there in MAAP, for me, the most memorable is being able to graduate, because there are many challenging times that you might think that either you might quit the training or you might not pass an academic course, or worse, due to your increasing demerits like me, you might be suspended or terminated for training because of this disciplinary demerits that you concur when you were there in MAAP. That's why when your name is called for graduation, it's very uplifting and relieving for yourself because you have completed the training and the education program of MAAP.
Mula sa karanasang ito, paano kaya nabago ng MAAP ang buhay ni Sir Arvin Peralta matapos mapagdaanan ang lahat ng pagsasanay sa loob ng paaralan?
Due to the challenges in MAAP, it honed us to become a better person, better individual, and better person in our society. Because what I have said to my friends and my colleagues, the other seafarers, MAAP gave us everything. That's why we have no right to become selfish, and once we have graduated in MAAP, if we have been given chance, we should return back or give back to the society, especially to the seafarers that contributed to our education.
Bilang third batch graduate mula MAAP, paano kaya niya nakikita ang MAAP sa ngayon kumpara noong siya'y nag-aaral pa lamang?
A lot has changed, but the thing is, it's for the positive. Some people doesn't like changes. Sometimes we resist it. But the thing is, the times are changing as well, and MAAP should adapt and have adapt, and even making 2 steps ahead of the changes that is being expected to the maritime industry, and in what is being needed for the new officers or engineers of the next generation. That's why, yes, a lot have changed, but the thing is, for me, it's for the better.
Tinanong din natin si Mr. Peralta kung paano nga ba niya maide-describe ang MAAP sa isang salita. Narito ang kanyang sagot.
For me, MAAP is home. It's like what they say, school year is your second home. For me, it's like that. All the staff there, instructors, even the janitors, when I visit MAAP, it feels, I still feel the warmth and the love, because I do think when we report back to MAAP after we have graduated, it's like a son coming back home from a journey. And that's the warmth that I feel when going back or reporting back to MAAP.
Ano naman kaya ang mensahe niya sa mga aspiring seafarers na gustong makapasok sa loob ng Maritime Academy of Asia and the Pacific at gustong tuklasin ang mundo ng maritima?
As to the aspiring seafarers, seafaring is in demand. Yes, because of the international trade. But to become a seafarer is not that easy. To enter a school, to find a company, to be able to come on board. There are many obstacles, there are many challenges. But you need to pursue. If you really want to become a seafarer, you need to pursue it. You need to push yourself to reach your goal, because there are many roadblocks. But with the proper attitude and mindset, you'll become one eventually. But the thing is, when you come on board, another story. You need to work hard, you need to finish your contract with good appraisals, and that's it. Really, you need to work hard for everything.
Natunghayan nyo mga Ka-Marino kung paano nga ba nagsimula ang pangarap ni Sir Arvin Peralta sa loob ng Maritime Academy of Asia and the Pacific. Tutok lamang dahil marami pa tayong malalaman mula sa kwento ng kanyang pagsusumikap dito lamang sa Yan ang Marino.
The Maritime Academy of Asia and the Pacific continues to sail forward with modern facility, active cadet sponsorships, advanced education and trainings. And as the premier maritime academy in the country, be a future world-class marine officers. Be at MAAP, ensuring excellence at sea at all times.
Barayao would like to thank Samonte Aesthetic Clinic, Detox Central, and Medispa. Experience their unique touch of aesthetic concepts and glow like you've never been before. Come and visit their clinic at Unit 216 Royal Place Building, Don Antonio Drive, Commonwealth, Quezon City. For inquiries, you can contact their hotline number 951-0969 or 806-9787. Unleash the beauty in you. Reveal your own version of young and fit. Visit Samonte Aesthetic Clinic. Tayo po ay nagbabalik dito sa Yan ang Marino. Kanina ay nalaman natin mga Ka-Marino ang naging journey ni Mr. Peralta noong siya ay nagsimula pa lamang bilang kadete sa loob ng MAAP. Ngayon naman, ating alamin ang takbo ng kanyang karera ngayong siya ay talagang inspector ng International Transport Workers Federation Manila. Narito ang kanyang storya.
The journey is quite challenging because as seafarers, we look up ITF or in the International Transport Workers Federation as a union or an organization that if you call them up with regards to concerns on board, they will take actions and they can really tie up the ship until the onboard is resolved. That's why it's quite powerful and quite helpful for seafarers. But there's also fear for seafarers because if they report to ITF, there's the fear of blacklisting eventually to their manning agencies.
Alamin din natin kung ano nga ba sa tingin niya ang biggest challenge sa kanyang career.
For me, the challenges in my job as an ITF inspector is communicating or relaying the concerns to the vessel owners, the port state authorities, and the flag state authorities, in which they are the ones really that can address the concerns being raised by the seafarers.
Paano niya naman kaya nalagpasan ang mga challenges na ito sa kanyang karera?
The thing with an ITF inspector in a certain port, we are just one-man army in the office. We don't have staff, we don't have secretaries or everything. We do everything on our own. The good thing, ITF has a big network. A network of 140 inspectors around the world, coordinators and contacts that can give assistance when needed, especially our main office in London. And the thing that helped me as well here in the Philippines is creating my own network of welfare organizations that can assist me, or organizations that I can relay the concerns with, they can make an impact or make an effective solution to the concerns being raised by the seafarer that I cannot find solution myself.
Sa puntong ito mga Ka-Marino, tanungin naman natin kung ano nga ba ang fulfilling part sa pagiging isang inspector ng ITF.
As inspector of ITF, we are checking compliance of contracts, collective bargaining agreements on board, especially international and local rules and regulations. The fulfilling part of our job as ITF inspectors is being able to resolve concerns being raised by the seafarers and their next of kin, their family or their parents that raised the concern to us, and being able to receive a reply, "Sir, thank you for helping us," and being able to find solutions to the concerns we have raised to you.
Alamin din natin kung ito na nga ba ang isa sa mga achievement niya sa buhay.
As of now, it's an achievement because not everyone is given an opportunity to become one. And for me, given that opportunity, I should not be relaxed about it. It's an opportunity that also have great responsibility that I should be doing as well. Yes, it's an achievement. Not everyone is given an opportunity to it, but it's a big job. And but the thing is, the job is for helping seafarers and fighting for their rights and their welfare.
Bilang isang inspektor, ano naman kaya ang mga future plans niya sa kanyang career?
For me, my future plans is because of this pandemic, our vessel inspections or visitations was halted, but we are now preparing to resume our vessel inspections. In the future, they will see more of me, especially the vessels coming to Port of Manila and other nearby ports. If you have concerns on board, you can contact me anytime. If really there's an urgency, I'll try to be there on board to attend your concerns and try to find effective, efficient, and empowering solutions to the concerns of the seafarers.
Pakinggan natin ang kanyang mensahe para sa mga kapwa niya mandaragat.
For the seafarers, as a seafarer myself, we went on board for the family and to work for them, to provide for them. And the sacrifices we are doing is for the betterment of our family financially. But the thing is, once we go home, at least we find quality time to get back to them and to spend more time with them with the very short time that we have for vacation. And again, recharge it back to have that same momentum, same energy to go back on board again to work for the family. For the family, your relatives that are seafarers are sacrificing a lot. Not all the hardships they are telling it to the family, but the thing is, it's very hard on board. And I suggest to the families to be supportive, to be understanding to the seafarers that are on board, so the journey or the contract for them on board will not be hard and not too much stress or pressure, so that they can accomplish their job and duties and responsibilities and be able to finish their contract in a proper way and to be able to get back to their families after their contracts.
Ang buhay ng bawat marino ay parang mga alon. Minsan tumataas, minsan din ay bumababa. Minsan ay nagsisimula sa maliit lamang hanggang sa ito'y lumalaki. Tulad na lamang ng ating mga kamarinong nagsisimula sa wala hanggang sila ay magtagumpay. Bunga ito ng sipag, lakas at disiplina sa buhay. Sa anumang hirap at dagok na pinagdadaanan, ang pinakamahalaga ay ang tiyaga at pasensya. Naway na-inspire kayo mga kamarino sa kwento ni ITF Inspector Arvin Peralta. Mabuhay ang Pilipinong mandaragat!
Ang bawat bayaning Pilipinong magdaragat, may kaagapay, may kaibigan, may kakampi, may kasangga, may kabalikat. Ang iyong Associated Marine Officers and Seamen's Union of the Philippines. Kasama mo sa tunay na malasakit. Dahil Amusup cares.
Wellness Diagnostic Center is a secondary laboratory. No? We are DOH accredited. From the name itself, wellness, no, we can cater to both sick and well patients. So our tagline is investing in health through affordable testing. Okay, primarily we offer annual physical examination for corporate employees. We also have pre-employment medical examination. This is a secondary lab, so we also offer mga basic tests like CBC, serology, tests for the kidneys, diabetes. We also have an X-ray machine. We also have an ECG para sa cardiac monitoring. We also offer drug testing. We also offer RT-PCR and COVID antigen tests. But we also offer vaccinations, like flu vaccines, pneumonia vaccines. For those who are interested, they may contact us through our mobile number. It's 0991-440-0749 or through our email address, wellnessdc@gmail.com.
Bawat Pilipinong mandaragat ay may kwento ng tagumpay. Sila ay nagsisilbing inspirasyon sa kapwa nila mandaragat upang mas pagbutihin pa ang kanilang pagtatrabaho at paglalayag nang sa gayon ay makamit at makamtan nila ang kanilang mga pangarap. Ngayong hapon ay matutunghayan natin ang kwento ni Captain Art Hipol at ng kanyang paglalakbay tungo sa World Maritime University sa Sweden. Narito ang kanyang inspiring story.
I am Art Hipol. I am the Safety and Security Officer of the Maritime Academy of Asia and the Pacific.
Ating alamin kung ano ang kanyang naging inspirasyon sa kanyang tinahak na karera.
I was never expecting really to be given this rare opportunity to be here. I guess a door opened and I really did not want to miss that chance. I really believe that MAAP, mula pa ng pagkakadete namin, talagang in-instill na sa amin that is taking a path towards a progressive maritime career.
Paano nga ba nakatungtong si Captain Art Hipol sa World Maritime University?
Well, a letter was handed down to interested candidates. I turned over my application of intent and of course my intent. There was a formal deliberation and fortunately I got chosen. There are two of us actually sa taon na ito, and AMUSUP and MAAP has been sending candidates for 3 consecutive years already.
Ibinahagi rin niya ang iba pang mga Pilipinong mandaragat na nakapasok sa prestiyosong paaralan.
We have other Filipino students here as well. There's 10 of us for this year. We have classmates from Marina and the Philippine Coast Guard. From past years, pagkakaalam namin, there were even representatives from PPA, the Philippine ports.
Nagbahagi rin si Captain Art Hipol sa mga natatanging kultura at mga nakagawian sa Sweden.
The school is situated in Malmö, in Sweden. I would say it's a very conducive environment for studying. The culture in WMU, interesting because sa class namin ngayon, we are a mix of nationalities coming from more than 50 countries. So day in, day out, sila yung mga kasama mo. So nandun talaga yung feeling ng family. So medyo kahit pa paano nakakagaan kasi lahat nga kami malayo sa kanya-kanyang pamilya. So alam mo rin may makakausap ka, may mga bago kang kaibigan.
Ano naman kaya ang biggest adjustment niya sa buhay mula nang lumipat siya sa Sweden?
I would say it's being away from the family for a little more than 1 year, no? It's like bumalik na naman ako sa pagbabarko.
Alamin naman natin ang naging self-motivation niya sa pag-aaral araw-araw.
Well, there's nothing really much to do here but study. So there's always room to improve. So I think that is my main motivation. But of course, pamilya pa rin. Sa tingin ko, sila naman talagang dahilan kaya rin tayo nagtatrabaho ng araw-araw.
Samantala, atin ding alamin kung paano nakatulong ang Maritime Academy of Asia and the Pacific kay Captain Art Hipol sa paghahanda nito sa pagpasok sa World Maritime University.
So I think what I learned from MAAP, it's more on the character, yung pagkatao ko, and of course yung people skills. Since we were cadets, coming from different parts of the archipelago, we learned to get along with each other despite the many differences that we have. So ganun din dito. Nakikipaghalubilo ka sa iba-ibang tao, iba-ibang nasyon, you learn to adapt. Then of course, nandun yung positive outlook sa lahat ng nangyayari sa araw-araw. So kahit na maiharap ka sa kahit anong setback, gagawin mo lahat ng paraan. So you will do everything to negotiate these obstacles para ikaw ay maka-move forward.
Ano naman kaya ang pakiramdam ng maging representative ng bansa at ng Maritime Academy of Asia and the Pacific sa World Maritime University?
Well, of course, I am very humbled, honored, and definitely thankful. Pero bukod doon, syempre, I am also very pressured. There's always that heavy load na bit-bit mo sa mga balikat mo. Given the reputation of the school, dala mo yung pangalan ng bansa, and of course, dala mo yung pangalan din ng eskwelahan.
Nagbahagi rin si Captain Art Hipol ng kanyang best experiences at learnings sa loob ng prestigyosong paaralan.
So far, my journey here has been very fruitful. We had a chance to have talks from various maritime leaders, the leaders of the industry, and we are really expecting more in the coming months.
Ano kaya ang future plans ni Captain Art Hipol after graduation?
I will definitely return to MAAP. The opportunity she has given me for my personal development will surely be reciprocated tenfold. So it's the only way to show my gratitude. And of course, being an educator, I am looking forward to sharing what I have learned here. I think it's only proper to pay it forward.
Narito naman ang mensahe ni Captain Art Hipol para sa kanyang pamilya at sa mga aspiring Filipino seafarers.
Message to mga aspiring seafarers, this is a vast maritime industry. So being on ships, of course, is part of it. There are a lot of talks now about the future of maritime. So especially yung mga autonomous shipping. So it will definitely come, but and it can affect, of course, us seafaring as a seafaring nation. So let's try to explore other options. Kasi I know being at sea is very rewarding, but it also requires a lot of sacrifice, especially for a family man. And definitely do not get tired of learning. There is always room for us to grow. Well, to my wife, Malu, my kids, Enzo and Danny, my friends, I hope you are all doing well despite the COVID situation that we are in. So, I know it's very exhausting, but let us brave the storm and soon it shall pass. Of course, I will not pass this chance also to express my deepest appreciation and gratitude to Amusup and MAAP under the leadership of Dr. Conrado Oca and Vice Admiral Eduardo Santos for giving me this life-changing opportunity. Maraming salamat po mga sir.
Isa na naman pong edisyon ang aming naihandog sa inyo ngayong araw mga Ka-Marino. Naway nasiyahan kayo at may natuto kayo ngayon na aral mula sa kwento ni na ITF Inspector Chief Engineer Arvin Peralta at ngayon estudyante sa World Maritime University si Captain Hipol.
Yan. Clap, 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 clap. Congratulations, Admiral. Ikaw ang ama niya. Lahat ikaw ang ama. Tiyak na naantig ang ating mga Ka-Marino sa kanilang mga kwento ng tiyaga at determinasyon upang makamit ang matamis na tagumpay sa kanilang mga karera. Diba?
Correct. Mga Ka-Marino, hindi po kami magsasawang paglingkuran kayo at hatiran ng mga kwento at balita dito sa aming programa.
At syempre, para sa ating mga updates, huwag niyo pong kalimutan na bisitahin ang ating Facebook page. Yan ang Marino. At syempre, nandiyan po yung mga episodes ha. Live na live din po kayo ha na makakapanood niyan. Pwede yan. Pagka kasabay ng PTV4, live din yan sa ating Facebook account. Yes.
Ganun.
Live na live. Para kung wala kayong telebisyon at meron kayong internet, nasa kutsi kayo, pwede.
Correct.
Oo, pwede. Diba? So yung live stream naman, saan yon?
At para sa live stream naman, punta lamang kayo sa website na ptvnews.ph/livestream.
Mapapanood din ang ating mga episodes sa Mariyaw. Ayan, i-like and i-subscribe. Ayan.
Kaya makita-kita po tayo ulit next Saturday, alas 8 hanggang alas 8:30 ng umaga para sa isa na namang makulay na paglalakbay. But for now, anchors away.
Bye everyone!
Bye-bye.
Bye!